The victories against Villarreal and Celta Vigo were needed, but Koeman's first real test awaits him tomorrow against Sevilla. Let's get to it. Hello guys, welcome back to El Merengue Culé. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's get straight into business for this Barcelona versus Sevilla clash. To start off, let's analyze Sevilla's form. And in the past two La Liga games that they've played, they've actually managed to win both of them. However, their last game against Levante was actually a very unpromising victory in which they managed to clinch that 1-0 goal in the 90th minute. However, with that being said, it is important to note their performance against Bayern Munich in the UEFA Super Cup, in which they held Bayern Munich until the dying minutes before they actually went down 2-1. Now, Lopetegui, their coach, is a very smart man and he knows football well. He is an expert at holding the attacking team down, slowing them down, and then catching them on the counterattack, in which I'm sure he'll use the likes of Koundé, one of their defenders that has been building up a lot of hype and has actually been linked to a lot of teams. He will most likely be one of their protagonists in the defense, as well as our own man, Rakitic, the player that we practically let go almost for free to Sevilla. Imagine the irony if he is the player that puts the dagger in us. Another important factor when analyzing this game is the fact that we are playing at home. And as I'm sure you guys know, Barcelona tends to play a lot better and get better results when we play at home, especially against Sevilla. Barcelona as a whole, but especially Messi, tend to perform very well against Sevilla at home. I think Sevilla is the La Liga team in which Messi has scored the most goals against. I'm sure you guys remember a few of those wonderful free kicks. With that being said, this Sevilla team is no team to be underestimated. Again, let me remind you, they are in the Champions League this year. And to make matters a little bit worse, we will not be having Lenglet. Again, he got that red card last game against Celta Vigo. A bit harsh, but it is what it is. And now Umtiti, which would normally be the player to replace him, is still injured. So we're going to have to look into Araujo, just like we saw the second half against Celta Vigo. And again, let me remind you, Ter Stegen is still injured, and same with Junior Firpo. Alright guys, so let's actually break down what our potential starting 11 could look like against Sevilla. In goal, we're going to have Neto. Again, Ter Stegen is still hurt. On the left-hand side, Jordi Alba. Piqué will most likely play the left center-back role, even though he normally plays the right center-back role, because Araujo feels a little more comfortable on his right foot, and which will be the next pairing. It'll be Piqué and Araujo, and Sergio Roberto on the right-hand side. Now, yes, it is official. We have officially bought Serginho Dest. However, he's only been practicing with us 1 or 2 days, and I think in a big game like this, I don't think Ronald Koeman is going to want to throw too many variations into the team. So maybe we could expect him to come on as a sub. Again, remember that 5 substitution rule is still in place. So I think we could see his debut, but not as a starting 11. Now in the midfield, it should be De Jong should be a shoo-in in that left center defensive mid. Now the right center defensive mid is a little bit of a question mark. Busquets actually played all of last game. Pjanic didn't even get a minute in, which I found pretty surprising. Now, for this game, my mind is in two places. Could Ronald Koeman go with Pjanic, the more fresh pairing out of him and Busquets? Or does he want to, again, limit the amount of variations and keep Busquets in that starting 11, keep his trust in him? Now, personally, I think he's going to go for Busquets. And the main factor that makes me choose this is the fact that Araujo is actually going to be playing in the starting 11. And if it were Lenglet, I think Pjanic would probably be the man to start. However, with Araujo, again, Koeman is going to try to limit the amount of variation and variables thrown in at this Barcelona team as low as possible. Now, in the attacking mid, it's in between Griezmann and Coutinho, but Coutinho has been commanding that role perfectly. It fits him like a glove. And I think Coutinho will definitely be in that attacking mid, which leaves the right-hand side to Griezmann. Again, not his preferred position, but it's where the team has been performing the best at. On the left-hand side, it should be Ansu Fati. I do not expect anybody else but him. I mean, in the past few games, he has been the protagonist. He's been the man to be putting the goals away, which will be critical against against this Lopetegui side that is going to look to slow us down. However, Lionel Messi will actually, or should actually, be slotted into the striker position. And I'm hoping, I am praying that history remains as it is. He has another goal-scoring filled game against Sevilla. With that being said, my two main players to look out for in that Sevilla team, you know what? I'm going to make it 3. Normally, I like to keep these players just to 1 or 2 maximum, but you can't forget about Rakitic, the player that we basically gave away to them. Keep your eye out on him. He definitely cannot be the man to again put that dagger in us. Imagine the irony. That would absolutely kill us. And in the defense, we've already mentioned it. Koeman will be their main defender. Again, building up a lot of hype. He should be the player commanding Lopetegui's defensive attributes. And now in the attack, the powerful winger Ocampos. We know how dangerous he can be. And again, is a player that we cannot let out of our sights. My score prediction for this game will actually be a 2-1 victory for Barcelona. And you guys know the drill. Let me know down below your score prediction. If you get it correct, I will give you a personal shout out in the post-game analysis. With that being said, guys, if I missed anything out in this pre-game, let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell on. And as always, guys, Visca Barça!